Hi, today I want to talk about judging. And we can judge our technology for having problems and issues sometimes. Anyway, first off, I want to talk about judging. We have to judge what water we drink, what kinds of foods we eat, who we hang out with. Those are good judging. Now, there's sometimes when our prejudging can get in the way of our success. And when that happens, that's when we need to kind of reassess and reevaluate how we do our judging. Usually when we talk about judging, we talk about the rich looking down on the poor. But, I've always heard it said that you cannot slice cheese so thin that there are not two sides. Okay, so what about the poor looking up on the rich? I know so many rich people who are the kindest, sweetest, most charitable, wonderful people, and they all have problems too, just like you and I. Everybody has problems. And just because they're not doing your charity or helping you does not mean they're bad people. It means they have other obligations and other things that they're working on in their lives. And so sometimes judging can go both ways. Okay, so what about our point of view? If another person takes a long time to do something, they're just slow. But if you take a long time to do something, if I took a long time to do something, I'm thorough. Don't you think? Okay, what about if a person didn't get something done? If somebody didn't get something done, they're just lazy. But if you didn't get something done, we're too busy, right? And how about a person who's successful? If a person is successful, they were so lucky. But if you're successful, you had hard work to get there, right? So there's always different ways to judge things. Okay, so I know that they always say, judge not that you be not judged, for with the same measure you're judged with, you'll get judged. Anyway, I said that. I slaughtered that scripture. But, they said, don't look at the tiny little sliver or the mote in your brother's eye, but when there's a great big plank or a beam in your own eye. And I started thinking about that a little bit, and I thought, when you get a white car, you notice all the white cars on the road, or when, the first time when I got engaged, I noticed everybody's engagement rings. I think it's interesting how what you're thinking about at the time is how you're judging, and that's how you make a judgment. Okay, so I remember a long time ago, I used to bite my nails, and I used to look at all the other people and think, ew. If I saw a girl that bit her nails, I thought, I don't bite my nails that bad. Ooh, she's terrible. But when I stopped biting my nails, I remember looking at other people that bit their nails and think, oh, I stopped biting my nails. They'll probably too. They're just probably, nervous or trying to be too big of a perfectionist or going through something. So it's interesting how what you're going through reflects on how you judge other people. And I have this little bit of a theory. Okay, so I believe that our brains are huge and powerful. I've said that before. And I believe that when we die, we're recording everything we see and hear and do on this life. And the judgment measurement inside our heads will be our measurement, will be our judgment. So if we're harsh on someone else, our measurement will be harsh. We'll be harsh for ourselves. And that same measurement is what we're going to get judged on. So that's my belief. Now, when you prejudge, what if you had this amazing product, amazing service, something that you can help people with? Many times we prejudge other people thinking, oh, they can't afford it, or they don't need it, or they're going to think we're stupid for sharing it with them. When in reality, if you had that feeling to share it with them, perhaps they've been praying and praying for something in their life to help relieve what they have going on in their lives. So I'm just saying, don't let your judging or your prejudging stop you from sharing and loving and doing for other people that you should be. Listen to inside your gut, because that is always the right thing to do.